I got an old piece of wood now, I'll make you a sign. I got an old piece of wood, Lord, make you a sign. Let you know that I love you, let you know you're mine. Well, I used to write a lot of songs on guitar when I thought I was a guitar player, and people just told me that I sounded like the blues. I never really even listened to it at that point. So I started listening, and I found my voice. I found a sound that made sense to me and a style that spoke to me. Well, I get really tired of a simple 12-bar progression over and over again, which is what a lot of people play when they play the blues. And so I just listened to everything, and I discovered that the blues cuts this really wide swath from stuff that is really down-home country all the way up to Chicago and citified styles, and that they all sort of travel the same road and cut through the same musical bed. And that's something that appeals to me, is, you know, you could sit down and do a song like, and that's by the same guy who did, you know, so you can get that real blues. You can either go really deep south, or you can do a Piedmont style from Louisiana, or, you know, you could turn around and go up to Chicago and do straight Chicago blues. And, you know, it allows you to have a much wider range of expression than just sticking to, you know, I don't really apply a model to the songwriting. I just sort of let the song go where it goes. So sometimes they're more folky, sometimes they're more bluesy. My newest record, Down in the Kitchen, kind of really displays that. In fact, I'm even putting the uke aside slightly and playing some slide guitar on it and some 3-string cigar box guitar, different sort of instruments to get the point across. But really, it's just about that expression of emotion and a story. The early blues singers were, in fact, representatives of a community, and they took on the evils of a community to provide a cathartic healing. And so that's kind of how I see my music. Not that I'm some great healer, but that I can sing a song about, you know, a guy who killed a girl, or about a bad relationship. And by singing that song, I help somebody who's going through the same thing feel like they're not alone, and that their life has purpose, and that they can get over it. And that's sort of a big part of how I view my music. It is a custom-made uke. It was made by Fred Casey in Winnipeg Beach, Manitoba. It's a combination of a concert neck with the re-entrant G, so you have the traditional My Dog Has Fleas, and then a tenor neck with the low G. And that gives me that low note as well as the traditional ukulele style. And this is just a solution to a problem that probably only I have. Because I often play by myself, I want the ukulele to have as much range as possible to provide a variation of sound. So I'll take a song and play on here and get this sweet sort of melody going. Or later in the set, I'll be like, and I don't have to change instruments to get there. Also, I use this, often I'll use both necks in one song, where I'll take a loop pedal, which records what I play, and I'll lay down a groove with the tenor neck, and then I'll turn around on this neck and, you know, lay something like this over top of it. And then when I'm doing any real strumming in the song, I'll strum up here and let the bottom end stay bottom. So it makes the uke a bigger instrument in that regard, and it helps me keep the show interesting as I pace it along through a night.